How did the Roman Empire rise to rule the ancient world? Imagine standing in a world where the greatest civilization on Earth has not yet been built. No massive Roman roads stretching across continents. No Colosseum towering over a great city. No empire controlling 3 continents. Just a small settlement beside a quiet river. And yet, from that humble beginning would rise one of the most powerful empires in human history. An empire so vast that it would stretch across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. An empire whose ideas about law, engineering, and government still influence the modern world today. But here is the real mystery. How did a small city surrounded by rivals become a superpower that ruled nearly 5 million square kilometers of land? What secret strategies allowed Rome to conquer the ancient world? And what happened behind the scenes during the rise of this incredible civilization? Stay with me until the end of this video, because the final part of this story reveals a surprising truth about Rome that most history books barely talk about. But before we begin exploring the rise of Rome, take just a moment to support the channel. If you enjoy discovering hidden history and powerful stories from the ancient world, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like this video, share it with someone who loves history, and comment below with the historical topic you want me to cover next. And here is something exciting. If this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers very soon, I will release a special documentary exposing a shocking ancient history secret that most people have never heard about. So subscribe now and let's uncover history together. Now, let's travel back more than 2,000 years. Long before Rome became an empire, the Mediterranean world was already filled with powerful civilizations. Ancient Egypt had built incredible pyramids and temples. Greek city-states had developed philosophy, mathematics, and great architecture. Powerful kingdoms ruled lands across the Middle East. But in central Italy, beside the Tiber River, a small settlement was slowly beginning to grow. This small community would eventually become the city of Rome. Life in early Rome was simple and challenging. Most people were farmers. They built modest homes from wood and clay. They raised animals, grew crops, and relied heavily on the land around them. At this stage, Rome was not powerful. In fact, it was surrounded by stronger neighbors. Yet, something remarkable was developing inside this small city. Rome began creating one of the most disciplined military systems the ancient world had ever seen. Roman soldiers were not just warriors. They were engineers, builders, and highly organized fighters. These soldiers were called legionaries. They trained constantly and followed strict formations during battle. Their discipline allowed them to defeat armies that were sometimes larger and stronger. Wherever Roman armies traveled, they built roads and fortified camps. These roads allowed troops to move quickly across long distances. Over time, this strategy helped Rome expand its influence across the Italian peninsula. City after city fell under Roman control, and with each victory, Rome became stronger. Eventually, Rome dominated all of Italy. But the ambition of Rome did not stop there. Beyond Italy lay the Mediterranean Sea. This region was the center of trade and wealth in the ancient world. Control of the Mediterranean meant control of resources, trade routes, and power. Rome soon began expanding beyond its homeland. Through a series of wars and strategic alliances, Roman forces conquered lands across Europe. They pushed south into North Africa. They advanced east into the Middle East. At its height, the Roman Empire stretched across 3 continents. Its territory covered nearly 5 million square kilometers. It became one of the largest empires in human history. But Rome's power was not only built through military conquest, it was also built through innovation. Roman engineers constructed vast road networks connecting cities across the empire. Some of these roads still exist today. They built massive aqueducts that carried fresh water into cities. They created impressive structures such as temples, stadiums, and the famous Colosseum. Roman cities became vibrant centers of trade and culture. Merchants traveled from distant lands to sell goods in Roman markets. Ships crossed the Mediterranean carrying spices, metals, textiles, and food. Roman law also helped create systems of government that influenced civilizations for centuries. The empire became a powerful and organized society. But even the strongest empires eventually faced challenges. Over time, Rome began experiencing political struggles. Leaders competed for power, Economic problems created instability, and outside the empire, new groups began challenging Roman borders. Gradually, the strength of Rome began to weaken, yet even after its decline, the influence of Rome never disappeared. Many modern governments still use ideas that were first developed by the Romans. Roman architecture continues inspiring buildings around the world, and the story of Rome remains one of the most fascinating chapters in human history. But here is the question that still captures the imagination of historians today. What lessons can we learn from the rise and fall of such a powerful empire? Perhaps the greatest lesson is this: even the most powerful civilizations begin with small beginnings, and history is filled with stories of ambition, innovation, and transformation. If you enjoyed this journey into the rise of the Roman Empire, take a moment to support the channel. Subscribe to Beyond the Timeline so you don't miss future documentaries. Like this video, share it with someone who enjoys history, and comment below with the topic you want explored next. And remember, if we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will release a special video revealing a hidden ancient history secret that might completely change how we understand the past. Thank you for watching, and remember, history always holds more mysteries waiting to be discovered beyond the timeline.